What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm your host, Marlon, and we are back at it again, man, with another one for you guys and girls today. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Share out the stream. Thank y'all for being here again. And holy mother of God. The last 24 hours since Sony's tweet is just crazy. Absolutely insane. The amount of people, the amount of celebrities, the amount of companies that are coming out and either throwing shots at Sony or just making fun of the conversation or whatever. You know what I mean? It's absolutely insane. And you know, there's something that I learned about Sony a long time ago. Thank you so much for the flow state. Thank you for the 200 joules. There's something that I learned about Sony a long time ago. And is that when they make up their mind, now obviously they have reverse course on certain decisions before, but when they have their mind locked in on something, and that something is just, you know, that's it. Like, and especially with the way how they lack communication, because right now, apparently for the past 24 hours on all of Sony's social media accounts, they're not saying nothing. Absolutely nothing. On their Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, people are like, nothing. Absolutely nothing at all. And there's this one report that we're going to be going over here, and it's very telling that Sony more than likely is firm on their decision when it comes to ending physical discs when it comes to these PlayStation games. And I know this might not be something that a lot of people want to see and hear, but judging from this particular report here of one of these manufacturing plants for this, for PlayStation, yeah, this is not good. This is not good, because this simply means that Sony is like standing 10 toes down on their decision, and they're not reversing course, which means people who and this is my whole thing on it, is that we knew this was coming, right? Whether or not it happens this year or years down the line, we knew this day was going to eventually come, right? So to really see people sit here and, you know, operate like this, you know what I mean? Like, it's insane, because before, again, why weren't you guys behaving like this about physical media? And then at the same time, you know, this is a way for you to own your games, right? Physical media is a way for you to own your games. But at the same time, we have seen companies time and time and time again, right? They come out with these physical discs and there is nothing on the disc itself. Absolutely nothing on it, right? Empty, nothing. There's no game on it, nothing, right? It's just a data disc. That's it, to initiate the full install. So basically you don't own nothing. You still don't own anything, because if you don't go on the internet, like if you don't initiate when you put in the disc in your system for it to download the files, for you to download the game files, it's just an empty disc you basically have. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can probably sell it, or you can, you know, trade it in, or you can give it to a family member, or whatever the case may be. But we're talking about ownership, right now. But guys, y'all have to remember the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now, where do you see gaming? Where do you see media going? Everything is evolving. Nothing stays the same. So
it's garage sale season. Stock up #retro gaming.
Yeah, you're going to have to start stacking up. But my thing is to you guys, where do you see gaming going? Where do you see physical media going in the next 5 to 10 years?
There's something I did not consider a possibility. Sony could make the PS5 able to convert your discs to digital, then PS6 no longer needs disk drive.
We talked about that yesterday. We talked about this to digital yesterday. Yes. Microsoft apparently is trying to do that. Sony is apparently trying to do that. We talked about that yesterday. But here's the thing. Here is the thing. If Sony does that, right? Yes, that's great. That's great and all, right? For backwards compatibility.
It is the new world order. I'm not joking.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Thank you so much for the super chat. 100%. You have to listen to me. You have to remember this is going to happen one way or the other. One way or the other, this is the direction that entertainment, movies, games, music, digital is going to be the future. We're living in a time where digital media is taking over. You see what I'm saying? More than ever before. It's just the way it is. You know what I'm saying? Do I miss cassettes? Sure. Do I miss VCR? Sure. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It's no different from the way it was in the 90s, 80s, 70s. Y'all remember the VCR players we used to have? We used to have to hit it on the top. Come on, man. Blow it out. Put it in there. You know what I'm saying? VCR player not working. Bam, bam. I used to have to hit them Panasonic. Some of y'all don't even know what that is. Them Panasonic VCR. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. I'm preparing myself, dog. As much as I love physical media, I'm preparing myself because nothing stays the same. So everybody is turning wheels and flipping tables and, oh, I'm done. This is my last console. I'm this and I'm that. But the reality is 5 years from now, 10 years from now, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen 10 years from now? It don't even have to be Sony. It could be any other company. Hey, you know what? Everything is digital. Everything is. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell people this entire time. Like, this is the way. This is where they're heading. Is it nice to have a disc? Is it nice to have artwork and all this? Yeah, great. Sure, I'll go out there and buy it day one. Let's go all day. But we are moving away from this. We're stepping away from this. And we're going all digital. That's just the way of the future, man. This is the way now. Anything can happen, right? Okay, for instance, if they continue to make the disc, right?
Used to do disc to digital with movies years ago.
Exactly.
They stopped doing so when companies realized you could redeem the same barcode more than once.
Exactly. I remember that too. Yes, when you buy a movie, it has the code in there and stuff. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you know what I mean? Like, bro.
Not sure why I got banned from channel your mods.
I'm not sure either. I don't know why. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that later on to see why. But back to the conversation. Bro, this is going to be the way. 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, it's only going to get worse. If you think this is really bad, just wait. well, Sony deleted all these movies that I purchased, and Sony did this recently, and we can't get our money back. And yeah, I think that was completely screwed up, right? Because I see a lot of people talking about that. But again, it's no matter which way you turn the coin.
PlayStation Store prices can't beat Steam on sale.
Man, listen, bro. Listen.
And why those hypocrites don't cancel GTA pre-order.
Because they're not going to. You know, thank y'all for the support. You know, this is very funny.
Digital users, 80% Ps, 90% Xbox, PC 100%, man shrugging emoji.
You know, thank you so much. I appreciate it. What's that? Match. Listen. Let me say this, man. Let me say this. People are so full of it, bro. Because you're saying you don't like digital like that, right? You don't want it to be an all digital future, physical all the way. But yet still, you keep pre-ordering your games digitally. Yet still, you're sending the wrong message. Make it make sense. You're sending the wrong message. 50 million of you guys, you're selling the wrong freaking message. You don't want digital. You don't want an all digital future. But here you go, pre-ordering and ordering and buying and ordering digital only games. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen when these companies look at the data and they're like, oh, okay, 50 million gamers. That's a lot. That's a lot of people pre-ordered one freaking game. All digital, no physical. What does that tell you? All these other people online yapping and saying this and saying that. Look, what about GTA 6? What about the 50 plus million people that pre-ordered this game? What about that?
So the Switch is going to be the lone survivor when it comes to physical copies.
Yeah. Yep. And Nintendo has nothing to worry about. Nintendo could be the only one in the space if Microsoft follows suit, like Sony.
Yet they allow R to do the worst and do nothing.
Yep. Exactly. That's my point. That is my point. You see what I'm saying? Like, people over here blowing up about Sony's decision. Blame yourself. Blame yourself. Because you sit there and you pre-order this game digitally. Right? Blame your friggin' self. Why are you mad at Sony for? Be mad at yourself. You sending the wrong... What do I always tell you guys? Vote with your friggin' wallets. Right? Now, all of a sudden, now Sony cut the cord on physical media. Everybody is blowing up and getting mad and all this and that. Where were you guys when Sony was still making disc and printing these discs out and shipping them, but you don't buy them as much? You don't buy these games physically as much. So now all of a sudden now Sony is cutting ties with physical games. Now everybody is losing their damn minds. Make it make sense, dog. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Make it make sense.
Corporations are greedy and we're right. But consumer habits show that most people don't care about ownership. Just a quick fix and move on.
Man, I'm so tired of this nonsense, dude. I'm tired of it. Because people are hypocrites. I'm so tired of it. Thank you so much for that, bro. You know, now all of a sudden we care about ownership. Where were you guys before? Huh? When everything was okay and they were printing discs and shipping them out, giving you the box, the game in it. No, where were you guys? Nobody to be found. Barely any, only 15%. Only if the majority really want game ownership, That bad? You should have bring your box side out there to go buy the disc. Now all of a sudden you blowing up. What the heck are you blowing up for? Shut your freaking mouth. You getting what you deserve. Why are you mad for? When majority of you got this is what I don't understand with people. You got yourself to be blamed. You got yourself to be blamed. All because of convenience, right? And all because of laziness, right? You don't want to go out there and go buy the physical disc, right? You just want to just click, download, and that's it. But now all of a sudden you rowdy. Thank you for the jewels. All of a sudden now you rowdy. Oh, Sony this, Sony that. Huh? Is it Sony's fault? No, it's your friggin' fault. Because I told you guys from day one.
Steam right now has Zero Dawn for $40. Better deal.
Bro, listen, man. Listen, bro. People are, Mr. Nix, people are going to go wherever the deals go. Obviously, Steam is always going to be better when it comes to pricing. Sony, not so much. Every once in a blue moon, whenever they do sales, you get that, but not as much. It sucks either way you look at it, but people are acting like this is Sony's fault. It's your fault too, because you're the ones that sat there and send them signals. This is okay. That's okay. This is okay. That's okay. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. I'm telling you, people fall right into that trap for GTA 6. Right into the trap. Days later, boom. And apparently this decision from Sony to stop physical media has been a long time in the making, apparently. This was something that they were planning on, announcing, planning in motion. You know what I'm saying? This was already in motion a long time ago. And they're like, hey, man, this is it. We gonna pull the plug on this. Because right now, the trend is more people are playing their games digitally than physically. So instead of us paying all this money to all these different plants to mass produce, disc and all this and that, costing us money, we're hurting right now. You know what I'm saying? Plus, on the other hand, right, all this AI stuff going on right now, all this RAM shortages and stuff like that, we cannot afford to take any more significant L's on these consoles. So we got to cut costs some kind of way, right? All these companies are doing that. Every last one of them are cutting some way, one way, shape or the other. But people want to sit here and get mad when you were supposed to go out there and buy as many physical games. But people are not doing that. You send the wrong signal to a company, to a corporation. Now they're flipping the script and saying, okay, all right, let's go. Now we want to talk about game ownership. Man, listen, bro. Where were you when things were normal? Were you going to GameStop? Were you going to Best Buy? Were you going to all these other stores and buying your games physically? No, you were not. So clearly you did not care about ownership. That's why I said some of these people are frauds. Clearly you did not care about ownership, because all you were doing was buying digital games. That's it. All you have is digital games. You don't even have no physical games in your crib. So how are you? And that's why I said most of these people are just riding the wave. Any new trend that's going on, anything viral that's going on, they ride that son of a gun. They ride it like a freaking horse. Fake freaking people, bro. For clicks and for views. Where were you? Where were you when things was normal? Huh? Where were you when these companies were shipping out, disc and all this and that? Where were you? Were you buying any of these games physically? No. Absolutely no. So what are you talking about now? What's all the riffraff about now? Why are you mad now? Huh? Why are you upset now? They can't tell you why. Do I believe that there are some people that are genuinely hurt by this? Sure. But it's not the majority. All the crap you see on social media now, they just riding the freaking wave, just riding it. They're just riding it like a jet ski, riding it. It's sad, bro. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like it is really sad, bro. It is really sad. It's like from time to time, I tell people, I'm like, listen, if you want something to change, do something about it. You want physical media so bad, go out there and do your part and buy the games. Buy the games physically. People just don't do that. So what do you expect is going to happen? What do you expect is going to happen? This is insane, dude. I can't believe the hypocrisy in gaming right now. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The hypocrisy right now. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe it.
15% maybe false counts cheap shovelware games.
Maybe. But only thing that we have to go off of is Sony's data. That's it. 85. That's a lot, bro. That is a lot of people. 85%. That is a lot of people. That is a lot of people. That is a lot more people than 15%. And yet still the biggest game of the generation, 50 million. Apparently, 50 million. 50 million.
I'm a die-hard PS fan and I don't buy physical games, but physical cannot got away, bro. I will not buy a PS6 without no disk drive. We need to stand up.
Oh, wow. Okay, bro. Okay. All right. You see what I'm saying right there? You heard what you just said? I'm a diehard PS fan and I don't buy physical games. That's it. Full stop. Full stop. So why do you need, okay, you're a diehard PlayStation fan, right? And you don't buy physical games, but physical cannot go away. Why? Why? That's my point. It makes no sense. Why physical can't go away when majority of the games you play is digital?
People not caring about physical hurt me more than PlayStation canceling it because of them. Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
Let's see if they cancel Wolverine and GTA Pre.
Exactly. Big hypocrites. Massive hypocrite. Oh, well, I play all my games digitally, but I don't want... You can't have your cake and eat it too. I'm sorry. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Pick one. Why do you need physical for? Why do you need... Why? When all your games are digital. Why? Why do you need that? It makes absolutely no sense. Why do you need a physical drive? Why? You're not going to use it as much. Anyway, that's my freaking point. Majority of PlayStation fans, the same fans that is going on Twitter, on Twitter.
Still slurping companies. Try defending gamers.
Bro, it's not, you're getting it twisted, Makwi. You're getting it twisted. You're really getting this twisted right now. I'm not defending a damn thing. Man,
MVG
listen, bro, don't piss me off.
Pre-orders. Will it work?
No, it's not going to work. Listen to me, man. Y'all don't piss me off today. I'm not defending a darn freaking thing. Okay? I'm not defending no company. I am saying people are hypocrites. That's what I'm talking about. People are hypocrites. Has nothing to do with defending Sony. I can care less. Okay? All I'm simply saying is people are hypocrites. People are freaking hypocrites. That's what I'm talking about. What the heck do you need physical disc for when majority of the games you play is digital? All you play is digital only. Why do you need a physical disc? Why do you need a physical drive? Why? It's not defending. Use your brain. Think logically. Think logically.
From today, Marlon Physical, I am going to buy only physical games, and
Freaking
all of us need to do the same if we want to change things, and I'm being for real.
Stupid. The dumbest stuff I've ever heard in my life. Foolishness. You see what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all, go out there, carry your backside out there, and go buy your games physical. Do something about it. You want something to change? Do something about it your own self. Stupid. Foolish. You sitting here getting mad. What are you getting mad for when you play all your games digitally? Why do you need physical? Why? You have no reason to need a physical disc or a physical drive. You don't use it. So this is the reason why these companies are doing it. It's not a matter of you defending. You ain't defending a darn thing. You don't have to defend anything. It's the truth.
Some of us bought
Stupid,
PS5
man.
digital consoles because they were cheaper than disc version. Perhaps that's why they made it a lower price to entice us.
Exactly. And they fall for the trap. What didn't I say? I said that yesterday. I literally said that yesterday in yesterday's stream. Majority of you guys buy the cheaper digital console without the disc drive. Listen to me, man. You bought the digital console.
Digital pre-order 1 game G to 6 all physical disc games. I'm frustrated too.
Yeah, it's frustrating, dog. It's frustrating. Y'all are hypocrites. Freaking hypocrites. It makes absolutely no sense.
Best why would be for people to cancel PS Plus en masse.
Bro, do what you have to do to send a signal to Sony. I'm not saying for you not to send a signal to them. You know what I mean? Do what you need to do. Those of you who are legitimately hurting right now, do what you need to do. Cancel your subscriptions. Do what you want to do. But at the end of the day, you got your own self. The ones, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the ones that go out there and buy their games physically. I'm talking about the ones who are complaining about this decision, and you're the cause of it. You are the root cause of it. You are the root cause. Now you want to get all gassed up and get mad when majority of the time all you play is digital? How big of a Judas and hypocrite can you be? Literally, how much of a fraud can you be? How are you sitting here getting mad when all you do is the very thing that these companies are trying to cut ties with? It makes absolutely no sense. Right? But no. It's okay. It's okay. Right? It's okay. Because at the end of the day, it's always going to be like this. The double standards is crazy. It's just like, it's so backwards. It's literally so backwards. Because, okay, you see the situation that goes on right now. You look at everybody with a PS5, right? The PS5 digital. I can almost guarantee you everybody with a PS5 digital and a PS5 Pro, majority of the households don't have a disc drive. They don't have a friggin' disc drive. And if they do have the disc drive, they don't use it.
Daddy, let's be clear, relax, big brother, stop haters.
Bro, listen to me, man. Listen to me, bro. There's nothing to relax about. This is ridiculous, okay? There's nothing to relax. Don't tell me to relax. There's nothing to relax. This is not relaxing time. This is time to turn up the freaking heat. This is the time you turn up. You know what I'm saying? It's turn up time. Because this is absolutely stupid. and makes no sense. Absolutely. 100% absolutely stupid.
We
Freaking
make our own destiny.
man, listen to me, bro. Pathetic.
All this hypocrites are majority Xbox channels and PC Master Race. They were paying for digital games, and now because it's Sony, they're crying for views.
Yeah,
Face
yep.
emoji.
100%. 100%. Because it's Sony, they already know.
So you agree with the move for no disc?
Doesn't matter if I agree with it or not. The point of the matter is, I do collect my games physical. Yes, I do care. You know what I mean? About the situation. Would I like them?
We're
Man,
looking at
listen to me,
multiple
bro.
interest rate hikes and AI raising prices.
Yep.
$1,500 Helix PS6 gonna be $3,000 on payment plans and costlier older games.
100%. I agree. 100%.
Shilling for that PS5 affiliate check.
Right. Talking about yourself? I see that. Talking about yourself?
He right, we are at fault.
Talking about yourself? Yeah. Not you. I'm talking about the other one. Yeah. Mr. Sam, you talking about yourself? Good to know. Keep talking about yourself.
So hold up, didn't you do a 3-hour stream when GTA 6 pre-orders went live, advocating for your audience to hurry and pre-order a digital game? Man face on an emoji.
Advocating. Let's see here. Let's see here.
Daddy, relax, you fueling the fire.
I'm fueling the fire. Okay. Nah, bro. Nah. I'm not relaxing. I'm not relaxing at all. Now listen to me. So, you're saying that I was over here advocating for a 3-hour stream to pre-order GTA 6. Okay, let me say something to you right quick, because I think you have sense. Okay? Listen to me, and I need you to listen to me 100%. Unless you guys are babies, unless you guys are underage and can't make decisions for
PlayStation
yourself.
Streamers are also tripping like a plague.
Oh, for
Everyone
sure.
is.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying, because I'm about to raise the roof up in this piece right now. Today is not the day. Okay? Today is not the day.
Smiley face emoji, you idiots. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji. Smiley face emoji.
Listen to me, right? No, I'm pretty sure everybody in here is an adult, right? Everybody in here is grown, right? To make decisions for themselves, right? Okay. So nobody made you or forced you pre-order GTA 6 if you don't want to. We're all grown adults here. So if you really, really did not want to pre-order GTA 6, nobody can make you do something you don't want to do. So you did that off of your own merit. You did that off of your own decision. Okay? On some grown man stuff or some grown woman stuff. You did that on your own. Ain't nobody can make you do nothing you don't want to do. So let's get the facts straight right now. Nobody can push you, shove you, tell you, bully you. You can do it on your own. Ain't nobody can get in your pockets but you. So let's get that straight. All right? So don't come to me with no GTA 6 bull crap. Because 50 million, I didn't pre-order it. I didn't pre-order it digitally. I didn't pre-order it on the PlayStation Store. I went to Best Buy and pre-ordered the box with the code in there. I didn't go on the PlayStation Store and pre-order it all digitally, which it's the same thing.
That I do agree with. You people make your own choices, but still idiots.
Yeah,
Smiley face emoji.
Exactly. Exactly. But okay, the whole GTA 6 situation. I already told y'all. I said we're all a part of the problem. So yes, while I do miss the whole physical disc idea, yes, I do. Do I wish that this wasn't a thing and Sony did, make this decision? Sure, 100%. But what am I going to do when majority of you guys...
Is it a win for consumers to go full digital?
Is it a win? Doesn't matter what I think. It matters what the numbers say. Only you can know that if it's a win or not. Only you know the answer to that one. You're the only one that knows the answer to that one. Because what my opinion is what my opinion is. I prefer physical over digital any day of the week. But at the end of the day, hey, I bought some digital games too. You know? And then the rest was sent to me by these companies. Right? So at the end of the day,
Gabe will release Steam Machine with disk drive. Fire emoji.
what? Nah, bro, that's not going to happen. Now we're just talking crazy now. Now we're just being crazy. Listen to me, bro. Listen, I need y'all to hear me loudly and clearly right now, because some of y'all not hearing me. We're all a part of the problem. Nobody is exempt from this. What I'm saying, the point of what I'm saying is, why are we so mad? When not enough of us, when I was out here buying a whole 3, 4, 5, 6 bookshelves of games, boxes, truckloads, totes of freaking games, people was out here more. They were more aggressive on buying digital games than physical. Right? So again, though I'm talking about those people who are just all digital. Why are you mad when all you play is digital only games? That's what I'm saying. So don't twist what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. All you play is digital games. That's all you play. So why are you mad? Why are you blowing up on social media?
Are you dense?
Man, get
the box doesn't have a disc. It's a digital code. You're still part of the problem.
I simply said that. I simply said that. I don't think you hear. I don't think you hear. I said we're all a part of the problem, including myself too. That's what I said. But at the same time, do I prefer physical over digital? Yes. So every chance I get to go purchase a physical game, I play my part. I'm saying majority of you guys play your games digitally only. You don't like physical. And people are out here complaining and making a big deal about ownership when majority of you guys don't care for physical. You don't even buy the disc drive for your console. So why are you blowing up? That's my point here. That's what I'm saying. Every last gamer is a part of the problem. Because at some point in time, we bought a digital game. Add to that number. We all add to that number. All I'm saying is, people are hypocrites. Don't sit here and be like, oh, well, this and oh, well, that. Where were you? Where were you before Sony made this decision? That's what I'm saying. Where were you before Sony made this decision? Man, get out of here, bro.
Because losing options is never a good thing. Plus, if goes full digital, Sony has full control over the price.
Well, oh well. Oh friggin' well. Oh well. Oh well. It is what it is. Because again, people should have made a stand. People should have drawn the line and buy more physical than digital. Period. Oh well. Oh freaking well. You want options? You should have been buying a lot of physical games. You should have been buying a lot of physical games if you wanted the option to stay. What's going to happen if that number goes higher in the future? What do you think is going to happen? If people just say, hey, you know what? Nah, screw physical. Screw it. All digital. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to revisit this conversation again. We're going to have this conversation again. Because at the end of the day, if you're going out there and you're saying, hey, you know what? I'm a physical gamer, but at the same time, I do buy some digital games every once in a while or whatever the case may be, but I go out there and I play my part. That's one thing. But when you're solely thank you for the jewels. When you're solely all digital, when all you do is play all digital, You can't get mad. Why are we talking about options when all you do is just play one way? Why do you need an option when all you play is just one way and one way only, and it's digital? Why are you mad? That's what I am saying. When half of these dudes that are making videos and tweets, these guys are digital only. Half of them.
Doesn't matter where we were. The fight is here. It matters the most right now to all gamers.
No. I don't want to hear that. That's bull crap. That's bull crap. Nonsense. Nonsense you talking. Thank you so much for the jewels. Nonsense you're talking. Why weren't you not fighting before? Why all of a sudden now you're fighting? What?
Regulators
What?
will demand options eventually.
What?
Guys.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why weren't you fighting before? Why weren't you fighting before? All of a sudden you fighting now?
Sony definitely got you on payroll.
Sony ain't got me on nothing, okay? Sony ain't got me on a dime. All I'm saying is people are freaking hypocrites. All of a sudden now you want to fight?
The PS3 and Vita store situation is awful too.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. That's been happening. Getting less and less and less and less. We knew that was going to happen. We knew that was going to happen. That's nothing new. That's nothing new.
We'll make our own destiny.
What are we talking about? Shout outs to my wife.
Heart hands emoji.
Shout outs to my wife. What are we talking about? Right? Now, all of a sudden, we need to make a stand. What? Why are you making a stand now when you should have been making a stand before? That's what I'm saying. If you wanted something so bad, you should have been making a stand.
SMFH.
You should have been making a stand before. I'm clueless? No, you're clueless. Because when stuff hits the fan, that's when we want to make a stand? That's when we want to make a stand? It makes too freaking late.
Bro, all the digital gamers have a right to say no to what Sony is doing because what's right is right. We don't need to be a physical gamer to speak out.
No. I disagree. No. Too late. Too freaking late. You should have been putting your foot down. You should have been putting your foot down from day one. You should have drawn the line from day one. You want options. You should have fought for that from before. Now when stuff hits the fan, now all of a sudden y'all want to draw the line? Get out of here. That's like last minute, bro. You should have been doing that. If you want something to remain the same, you should have fought for that. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Sony started the first phase by selling games with nothing else in the case long ago. So in a way, Sony pushed people away from physical.
Hey, man, listen. It ain't even just Sony. This is the crazy part. It ain't even just Sony. It's the entire freaking industry. The entire industry has been doing this for years.
Didn't people draw this line before the Xbox One?
Not enough. Not enough. Not enough. They weren't doing it enough. They weren't doing it enough.
Marlon, the percent who bought physical are still millions of people and millions of sales. Sony is killing support for PS6. They can be firm all they want.
Yeah. But you know that Sony, listen, bro.
We all thought we owned our digital games until recent Sony's lawsuit changed the language to a lease after years and years of digital purchases.
You never own anything digitally anyway.
What about the movies being deleted? Now they are all gone and no one can ever get them back.
That is completely wrong. That is completely wrong. 100%. The whole movie situation, 500 plus movies being deleted, no refund. That's a bunch of bull crap. That's a big no-no. You know what I'm saying? That's a bunch of bullcrap. 100%. What I'm saying is people are sitting here making such a big deal about this. But before, you weren't trying. You weren't trying back then. You weren't buying these games physically. You go to your house right now, you barely got any physical freaking game at your crib. Barely got anything, maybe 2 or 3 games. What? Like, honestly, really? And you're out, oh, Sony, oh, this, oh, that. It ain't just Sony, bro. Almost every single studio, publisher, companies are doing that in the industry. It's not just Sony. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better wake up. It ain't just Sony. Are y'all sleeping?
I understand you say you should have bought more physical back then, but now if we don't say anything, they just do what they want. All digital means renting games that they can pull your SS at any minute.
Well, y'all shouldn't be buying all them digital games to begin with. You shouldn't be buying all them digital games to begin with. That's how I look at it, bro. You shouldn't be buying all them games digitally to begin with. You should have stand firm and say, hey, look, you know what? Physical all day. And I mean, like I said, in order for things to change, it has to be widespread. It can't just be me.
Well, you have our opinions, we have ours, cause you yourself bought some physical and some digital games just like me. So what are we doing here, bro?
No, bro, no. Listen to me. I have more physical games. than I do digital games. Period. I have more physical games than I do digital games. Bro, if I show you all the physical games, it would take about a week. I got like 5 containers in the garage. I got like containers in my closet. I got this shelf right here. I got other games elsewhere physically. I got more physical games than digital. Period. And half the games that I have digitally was sent to me.
What do you suggest? Just lay down, let them do it?
Just lay down and let them do it. Okay. Just lay down and let them do it. Okay. Let me tell you this. Here is the problem. Here is the problem.
Well, when PS6 sales down, we gon' say, well, you shouldn't have took away physical option. Because what's the point in owning 1 to 2 excluding a year?
That is true. Listen, man. Sony is their own worst enemy. These people over here complaining is their own worst enemy as well. Because at the end of the day, even if Sony reverse this decision.
You forget PS Plus if you download it count digitally.
Yep. That's why people are canceling it. Even if Sony reverse this, right?
If GTA 6 disc don't come before 2028 is a GG lol.
Oh, for sure. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. Even if Sony reverse this now, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen in the future? What do you think is going to happen a couple years from now? It's going to happen again. It's going to get phased out. It's just the way it is. I don't think people are comprehending and understanding. It's just the way it is. I'm telling you, they reverse course on this, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, we're going to revisit this again. It's just the way it is. It's the inevitable. It's going to happen regardless. So why blow up right now and act like the world is going to end? Why? I'm not understanding. Even if they reverse this tomorrow, it's not going to change the future. It's not going to change what's going to happen because people are still hypocrites. They sit there and they pre-order all their games digitally. Every last one of their games. They don't even buy no physical. I can see if you're a guy like me that buy more physical than digital. Okay, still a part of the problem, but not as bad as the ones that are just physical only or digital only. Again, fight for whatever option you want, right? But at the same time, why all of a sudden now you want to fight? Why all of a sudden now you want to fight? Why are you fighting now when you should have been fighting? That's my point.
Just accept, own nothing, be happy.
Isn't that the way of the future? Isn't that what's happening all around us right now? Isn't that what's happening? Isn't that what's happening all around us? You don't own anything. Even now, even in this world, living right now, even in your house, you don't really own your house. The bank owns your house. What are you talking about? You don't own your car. The bank owns your car until when you pay off for it. Are you crazy? You don't own nothing. Don't you get that? Don't you realize if you don't pay the property taxes on your property, booyah, gone, foreclosed. You don't own nothing. You don't own nothing. Don't you get that? Don't you get how this is, how this circus is running right now? You don't get it? You don't own nothing. You don't own nothing.
We should have, but just take it as not the stance, bro.
Okay. Like I said, we all sit here and we blow up and we say this and we say that. Then they reverse course. Is it going to change anything in the future? Because this is going to happen again. This is going to happen again. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. It's going to happen again. Even if Sony reverse course now, it's not going to change the reality for the future. Because soon and very soon, man.
If they hate it, go against PSMS Steam PC, not PS.
Bro, it's not even just PlayStation, it's the entire industry. PlayStation is obviously, yes, 100%, yes. But
if I buy physical, I own the game, not digitally, though.
If you buy the game physically, yes, you do own it. But here's the problem. Here is the freaking problem with that situation, right? With physical discs, right? Yeah, you own the disc, right? But at the same time, nowadays, there's nothing on the disc. Literally, the entire game ain't even on the disc. You still gotta go online and download the full freaking game. It's not like what it used to be. So yes, yeah. You own the disc. You can sell it. You can do whatever you want to do with it. But again, we are moving closer and closer and closer every single day to a all digital future. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Yes, you can buy a game. You own it. Yes. But at the same time, again, the full game, they're shipping these full games not on the disc anymore.
I'm pissed. I lost all my disc games. Messed up, you don't support us, bro. That's really cold. You should fight against this, you losing your pony status.
losing my I'm losing my pony status. Wow. Is this really what it's all about? Is this really what it's about? Status? Is it really about status? This is a joke, bro.
For a lot of indies, it's all on disc. I have some.
This is a joke. It's about status. Wow. It's about status. Right. I don't care about that, bro. I really don't give a doggone about that. That means nothing to me about status, bro. The truth is the truth. You know what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, now we want to sit here and get so mad when the majority of us are the reason why this is happening. Whether or not I make a stand, Sony's decision is Sony's decision. All these people sitting here talking and saying this.
Throw the knees pads away.
Man, listen, bro. Y'all talking crazy right now, bro. You talking crazy. All of you guys are talking crazy right now. Listen to me, bro. Whether or not I have something to say about this.
Looks like I'm going back to my Xbox and PS2.
There you go. There you go. Whether or not I have something to say about this, the plans are the plans. If Sony reversed this decision tomorrow, great. Wonderful. But what is going to prevent them from doing this again? What is going to prevent every single company in the video game industry to go all digital again or continue to go all digital? That's my point. That's what I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. If Sony's mind is made up right now and they're like, nope, we're not reversing. Okay. It sucks. It's bad. Okay, great. What are we going to do now? I guess just jump PlayStation. Hey, you know what? I'm done. You go somewhere else and then it's the same thing. Like I hear people saying, oh, I'm just going to leave PlayStation and I'm just going to go to PC. Okay, bro. Okay. You're going to go to PC? PC is all digital. But at the same time, at least there are ways for you to keep the files and have the files and do whatever you want to do with the files when it comes to digital games. But if you're completely against digital games, you should not go to a digital only platform. That's what I'm saying. People are so hypocritical. There's a bunch of fake people out here. You know what I'm saying? Because on one hand, they're against what Sony is doing, and then you're saying you're done and you're going to PC. Make that make sense. Make that make sense.
Excellent live streams and videos. Thumbs up emoji.
Appreciate it, bro. At least somebody think the streams are freaking excellent. I don't freaking know. If I sit here, thank you, bro. If I sit here and run up my blood pressure, oh, Sony, Sony. You know what I'm saying? Is that going to change anything? How many times have I come on stream and go ape crazy on stream and nothing freaking changes? Nothing changes. Am I completely against this? 100%. But at the same time,
Marlon is the perfect type of sheep Sony/MS hope you all turn into so that you just accept. A fool scolding people is still a fool.
Right. Right. Because I'm not in the Sony uniform. Right. Marvelous. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs.
How much glaze did Sony put on that donut before you ate it?
Right.
Just call out them out, man.
Right.
Keep this same energy when Rockstar cancels that GTA 6 disc.
Right. But I'm the same person that came out and said, hold on, man. Right.
We will make our own destiny.
Right. 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 Oh God.
We will make our
Right.
own destiny.
Right. 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 You guys are going crazy right now. Right. Right. Thank you so much, Marvelous, for the 5. Appreciate you, man. Everybody with gifted subs, make sure you go to your community tab where you get all your perks. We got members only content coming up real soon. I appreciate you guys. Let me get to some of these super chats. So Daniel says they got no choice. Won't be any physical platforms. Tito says it's less about digital games and more about them being able to revoke access to something you spend your money
You
on.
want to roll over and not fight for better future.
They feel like it fix that we good. Okay, so I want to roll over. I want to roll over and not fight for a better future. Okay. Let me say this, bro. Because I really think that we're getting all of this twisted. Okay. Do I want physical media to still remain? Do I want us to continue to have options? I don't think you guys hear me. Yes, I do. But what I'm saying is where my argument is coming in at, if you guys will let me speak. Okay.
Sony been on our necks so long that we stuck.
You're only stuck unless you allow them to make you stuck. All right. Now listen to what I'm saying. Am I against what's happening right now? 100%. Right? Would I like games to remain physically? Sure, because I like collecting games physically. So 100%. What I am saying is people who just solely pre-order their games, buy their games digitally, are blowing up about this. Right? And it's like, why are you blowing up about this? Don't you understand what's going on here? That you are one of the main reasons why this is happening? That's my point. It's not that I'm not against it. I am against it because I like to collect my games physically. But again, you hear what you want to hear. You hear what you want to hear. I collect my games physically more than I do digitally. Am I against it? Heck yeah, I'm against it. But at the same time,
If you want physical, then don't accept what they say.
okay. If I want physical, don't accept what they say. Okay, I'm just one person. I'm just one person. I can't say the same for millions of other people, right? Because the majority, that 85%, is not blowing up about this. Sorry. There's not enough guys like me and people and other people out there that want physical media. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem. You don't have enough guys. If I sit here and scream on top of my lungs, Sony, revert this decision right now. Reverse this decision right now. Right? And then they do it. And then 2 years, 3 years, 5 years later, we're going all digital and we're not reversing it. Then what? Then what? What I am trying to get you to understand is that this is the inevitable. This is going to happen regardless. Don't you, just like everything else in the world, how things change. Yes, do I want this? Sure, 100%. But there's just not enough people. That's how it always goes, man. There is not enough people to stand up and say, hey, listen, I want this to change. It's a dime a dozen versus the majority. What do you think the government, what do you think everybody else is going to look at? When they look at the numbers, when they look at the poll, they're going to look at the majority.
I mean, you can't really talk, Marlon. Let's keep it real, bro. You're the one that claimed you a physical guy, but still buying digital games now. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle black?
Okay.
Rolling on
Okay.
the floor
Okay.
laughing emoji.
Okay.
Rolling on the floor laughing
Listen.
emoji.
Listen, bro. Listen. I said we are all a part of the problem. Because at one point in time, we bought digital games. And we're still buying digital games. Right? My thing is, I prefer physical over digital. What I'm saying is, let me spell this out one last time. What I'm saying is, people who are just solely digital only and are sitting here blowing up about this situation, right? Like they're just a physical gamer when they're really not. That's what I'm saying. So regardless of the situation, if we keep getting more and more people buying their games digitally, how are you expect things to change?
PS haters want you to hate on Sony. Hypocrites. Clown face emoji. Nauseated face emoji.
No. But you know
vomiting
what?
Face emoji.
Let me say this. Thank you so much for that. Let me say this though. If I was sitting here blowing up about this stuff, right? Oh man, come on, Sony, F Sony, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Then you would hear, oh no, he's this. And oh no, he's that. It's like you can't win.
If you are going to fail, you should still fight. USA emoji.
Bro.
1776.
Bro, listen to me, man. It is what it is at this point. I've already said it, bro. I've already said it, and I'm going to say it one last time. Is this bad? 100% it is. It's real sad that the industry is heading in this direction. What are we going to do? People were blowing up about Grand Theft Auto 6 being all digital only. Did Rockstar come out and said anything about anything? Did they come out and say anything? No. No.
A lot of us are hypocrite. We're guilty of it. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Bro.
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Person shrugging
Bro.
emoji.
You haven't come out and said they haven't come out and said anything. But yet still we have 50 million people. 50 million people. You see what I'm saying? Go on the PlayStation Store and pre-ordered this game.
So you don't agree, you just understand why they did it.
I don't agree with the decision, but I understand why they did it. Exactly. I don't agree with it. I don't, because I like to collect my games physically. But what I'm saying, I understand the reason why Sony made that decision. Because it's been happening for years. It's been happening since PlayStation 4. Since PlayStation 4. Maybe even PS3. You understand what I'm saying? So again, like I've been trying to tell y'all this entire time. Exactly. I don't agree with it. I think it's nonsense, but at the same time, I see why they did it. I see why Sony came to this conclusion. Because majority of people are going in this direction.
How do you know who is a 100% a digital gamer or not? And even so, they can voice their opinion. It's not locked to a certain demographic. Sony shill.
It's not locked to a certain demographic. Okay. All I'm saying is this. Majority of these people, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're 100% right. Majority of these people that are sitting here complaining and saying, oh, this and oh, that, right? Oh, Sony, come on, man. What's going on here? Right? Like, yes, who knows? Maybe some of them are physically only. Maybe the rest of them are just digitally only. Who knows? But all I'm saying is this, bro. Most of these people that are saying the stuff that they're saying, yeah, I am telling you, these media personalities.
Being more upset by the outrage than Sony being anti-consumer says a lot about your lack of integrity in this industry. Blowing hot air. Enjoy the money bag emoji.
Wow. Now we're taking this to a whole nother. We're taking this way out of context right now. We're literally taking it. Now we want to reverse. Now we want to.
That's because they put it in our faces, Marlon. The PS5 disc and digital version was a test. They knew what they were doing. We were falling into the trap.
Exactly. Okay. Exactly. See what I've done? What I've done is I've bought my disc drive because I care about physical. If my PS5 Pro was just all digital, then I could be like, okay, why am I sitting here blowing up about physical media when I care about
one game digital and 1,000 games physical disc?
Listen to me, bro. You guys are insane right now. Okay? You guys are insane. That's what I'm saying. There are people out there, right? All they have is a digital only console. And here they are on social media going off. Oh, Sony this, Sony that. Why are you mad? That's my point. For those people that are out there that are all digital, why are you mad?
Remember back in the days when VHS and cartridge are done and disc and DVD is the future going this generation. Disc and DVD done and all digital is the future right now. The writing on the wall.
Yeah, it is. It's plain. It is. Thank you so much, Animix. It is. You see what I'm saying? Like, all I'm saying is people are out here trying to make a stand about this situation. You know, oh, let's make a stand. Why weren't you making a stand before? Why weren't you fighting from before? All of a sudden now you want to fight, put your foot down because Sony made this decision? When the reality is the majority of PlayStation gamers play their games digitally only, right? Less physical, more digital. What do you expect? They look at these numbers. So now all of a sudden you want to make a stand. What if that number gets larger and larger over time? What do you think is going to happen? Since we want to talk about integrity and money and all this, like, for real, like, honestly, we can all sit here and make a stand and nothing changes. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. We can all sit here and say we're all completely against this. Everybody is standing up. Yeah. And then Sony's like, we're not changing anything. And if they do decide to change something, maybe it might not even go back to the way it used to be. Or maybe. But what's going to happen 5 years from now? 3 years from now, when they say, hey, you know what? We're going all digital. We're not going back to physical. We're going all digital. What happens? What happens at that point? That's what I'm saying. Just like how we went from HD to 4K. Some people didn't want to go 4K. Some people wanted to remain HD. It is what it is, man. Things evolve. Yeah, it sucks. 100%. It's wickedly mad. But it's just life. It's just technology. It's just the way it is. What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Everybody just blowing up about this stuff. And the reality is, again, eventually it's going to go back to being all digital. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Physical media is going to phase out. It's going to go away. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. So you can sit there.
People take things in life for granted. Part of getting older is you realize that you don't know what you have till it's gone.
Yep.
It'll sneak up on you.
Yep. 100%. Thank you. Well said. Well said, brother. Well said. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, if you wanted a physical copy, right? You should have went out there and did that thing. You should have went out there when things were normal. You should have went out there and buy majority of your games physical. Play your part. If you want options, and best believe, I love options as well. We all do as consumers. But what I'm saying is, did you really give it all you had? Did you really tried? Probably not. Because digital is so convenient and you lean more on the convenience. During the pandemic times when people didn't want to go out and about and stuff like that, okay, that's understandable. But after the pandemic, people were still buying their games more digitally. And then okay, all right, same, I'm gonna prove a point here. I'm gonna prove a point. And some of y'all not gonna like what I'm about to say. It's the same thing that's happening right now. Pay attention to the signs. Sony said, got him. Pay attention to the signs, right? When all the, not even just Sony, right?
We decide when we make a stand about this, bro. You don't get to ask why we didn't take a stand before, cause nobody can check you for what you like.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay, bro. Okay. Fine. You're saying that I can't decide. I'm not deciding. All I'm saying is if something was really important to you, you should have made a stand on it. You should have did something about it if you wanted it to stay. No different from voting. Like if you want something to change, go vote, right? Don't sit back and say, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to vote because of this and that. And then you say you want things to change. You see what I'm saying? Obviously, the choice is yours. Now, back to what I was saying. Look all around us right now on what's going on, right? A lot of these companies are giving you a physical box. No disc. They're giving you collectors.
Sony not
Bro,
changing drive right only now. To convert to digital.
Probably. We're just going to have to wait and see. Thank you, Daniel. Now, back to what I was saying. It's happening already. Look at all these companies coming out with collector's editions. No disc. Physical copies. No disc. It's already happening. People get, oh, there's no disc in there. And did anything change? No. They're still making collector's edition with no physical discs. It's happening already. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand. How many times have we rant and raving and putting our foots down and saying this and saying that and nothing changed? We're still getting collector's editions. We're still getting certain physical games with no discs. So it's already happening. That's why I'm trying to get you to understand.
You're doing some serious victim shaming. Very sad.
Serious victim shaming? Okay, whatever you guys want to say. I'm not going to argue with anybody. All right? You do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do. Because one thing, I'm not going to follow the crowd. I'm not. I'm going to stand on, I'm going to stand 10 toes down on how I feel. And ain't nobody going to change that. So you can say whatever you want to say. And you can feel the way however you want to feel. All I'm simply saying is, now all of a sudden now, we care so much about physical. But from before, we didn't really care so much about it. Now all of a sudden, we want to make a stand. I just feel like that's fake. That's hypocritical. Because the bottom line is it wrong for Sony to delete all these movies and not give people refunds? 100% wrong. 100%. Is Sony wrong for doing this right now to where there's no options anymore? 100%, because there are people still out there that would like physical. But again, there is not enough people to them. There's not enough people out there to Sony to say, yeah, you know what? Let's keep making physical discs. That's my point. So you can say whatever you want to say. I don't care one way or the other. All I'm simply saying is, look at the results. Not enough physical gamers to stand up and buy physical media. When stuff hits the fan, now all of a sudden you want to make a stand. That's fake. That's all I'm saying. Why weren't you making a stand before? That's all I'm saying. Am I not making sense to anybody? Why all of a sudden now you're making a stand when reality is you should have been making a stand before and buying your physical games and, supporting that option. That's my point. That's my point of what I've been saying this entire time. But again, you hear what you want to hear. Now, when stuff hits the fan, now you want to make a stand. But before, hey, are you buying a physical copy? Nope. Everybody, Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass, everything Game Pass. They don't buy their games physical. Everything, PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Plus. They don't buy their games physical. You see what I'm saying? You have a digital only console. Why are you getting mad? When you are mainly a part of the problem because all you play is digital. So why all of a sudden now you trying to make a stand? Why? When that should have been the case from the very beginning. If you want something to stay, you should have been supporting that thing. Now it's being taken away and now you're losing your mind. That makes no sense to me. Period. There's not enough of us out there, bro. There's not enough. Clearly, there's not enough. Look at the numbers.
Stop defending the corporation, Marlon.
It's not defending the corporation. Are you, bro? Do you have sense? It's not defending the corporation. It's the math. It's the numbers. Look at the numbers. There is not enough physical gamers out there. There's just not enough. Clearly, it ain't enough because they came to this conclusion. That's my point. It's not defending. If I was defending them, I would have said, oh, no, this is okay. I never said it was okay. I said it's completely wrong and we should have options, but there's not enough of us to fight for that. That's all I'm saying. 85%. Majority of PlayStation gamers are playing their games only digitally. Majority of them are playing digitally only, not physically. What does that tell you? There is not enough of us. There's clearly not enough of us. So even if I sit here and I'm ranting and raving and running up my blood pressure behind this decision, at the end of the day, will things change? We don't have enough people. The people that needs to say something, they're not saying nothing. They're not saying anything at all. They're shutting their mouths. They ain't saying nothing. Oh, shoot, it don't matter to me. I play my games all digital. It don't matter to me. You have people out there who don't care about this decision. You understand me? You have people out there that don't care about it. All I'm saying is this. If Sony reverse course, wonderful, great. Let's go. Again, what's going to happen in the future when Sony comes out and say, hey, look, we're going all digital again. And this time it's permanent. We are not going to reverse course. Then what? Again, this is the future. All I'm saying is this is the inevitable. Does it suck? 100%. But people are going to believe what they want to believe. Sucks, bro. That's all I'm saying. Sucks.
People should be more concerned with digital rights.
And they're not. And they're not. And they're not. But no, they want to get mad at me. They want to sit here and get mad. Oh, well, you're this, bro, and you're that, bro, and this and that, bro. Okay, so I'm the problem here. I'm the main source of all of this. I'm the reason why Sony made this decision.
Lol, Sony have 95 plus console but can't sell 15% each of their own games. Smiley face emoji.
Then you'll likely defend a corporate.
Then you'll likely defend the corporation again.
Please tell me, how am I defending a corporation? When I simply just said that this is wrong. Again, you hear what you want to hear. I said that this is completely wrong and we should have options. What I am saying is a lot of these people who are sitting here making videos and blowing up and all this and that, majority of these people from time to time on social media, oh, I pre-ordered this game digital. I do this digitally. And I'm like, why are all of a sudden now you're blowing up about why are you just going crazy about this when all you do is play digitally? Every screenshot, every tweet from you is all digital. That's what I'm saying. Why all of a sudden now you're mad? What are you so mad about when all you play is digitally? That's my point about all of this. Why? And they have the power to say something and they're not saying nothing.
Sony owns our identity whether we have physical or digital. However, when we use digital, they see the stat and see it as higher profit.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. And Sony is going to make more money. It sucks. It sucks. 100%. This is bad. I'm not saying that it's good. This is horrible. This saddens me, bro, that I can't collect a game physically anymore. If this 100% is 100% and they're not reversing course, this sucks. 100%. It's sad. It saddens me. But again, what am I going to do? All I can do is, as an individual, continue to buy my games physically. That's all I can do. Play my part.
What her brain is missing is that all of us is saying no to something Sony is doing that's not right. We don't need to buy physical to stand and say no.
We don't need to buy physical to stand and say no? Okay. 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 Again, we all got different opinions on this. Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Okay.
Just like I said yesterday, a bunch of hypocrites.
Yep. A bunch of freaking hypocrites. Okay. It's 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 okay.
With nowhere else to buy, they will be selling games at a higher price range guaranteed.
Yep.
They will have total control.
Yep. And that is bad. That is horrible. That is bad. More money for Sony. More control for Sony. This is bad. 100%. This is not good. This is not a good thing that they're doing. But at the same time, here's the flip of it. More people are showing Sony that this is what they want. Again, let me break this down so you can understand. More PlayStation gamers are telling Sony and showing Sony this is okay. You see? You see what I've been trying to tell you for the past hour and change? More PlayStation fans are telling Sony, voting with their wallets, buying their games only digitally, investing a lot of money into the PlayStation Store. They're telling Sony this is okay. Sony, go on. Yeah. All digital future. Why do you think that they make these digital only consoles? Why do you think that they came out with a PS5 Pro just digitally only, no physical? Why do you think that? Because the majority of you guys play your games digitally. So Sony is like, hey, look, if you want the option, go buy the disc drive. But clearly, there's not enough people out there buying the disc drive as much as they are buying the digital only console. Okay. So these companies are automatically going to go, hey, look, the data is showing us this. More people are focusing on this. If you read what they said, the trend shifted to all digital. That's what it is. Look at GTA 6, all digital. 50 million people again, don't you think these corporations sit back and look at all that? Yes, they do. And then that's how they make their decision. Hey, and then again, you have to look at it from this perspective. This is a way for them to cut costs. It's bad all the way around. It's like, what do you want? Do you want a cheaper console? Or do you want a more expensive console with a disk drive and then you're still going to friggin' complain? That's what I'm saying. You can't please everybody because people are going to sit here and complain either way the coin falls. They're still going to complain. They're going to sit there and say, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, man, the one with the disk drive is too expensive. That's why they do the things that they do. Hey, here's the console. If you want the disk drive, go buy it. Now, Sony is saying, no, screw that. We're not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? We're going all digital now because we have to find a way to cut costs. It sucks because now what's going to happen is you going forward, you can't buy this game. Well, you can buy it at any other retailer, but the price is going to be the price. You can't go out there and get a secondhand digital game for cheaper. It sucks, bro. It sucks. I do agree. It's bad. This is horrible. Especially for people out there who can't afford it. This is horrible. I'm not saying it's okay. I never said it was okay. You hear what you want to hear. I never said this was all right. It's not all right. This is bad because Sony can dynamically change the price. They can charge what they want to charge and screw us all over.
Gamers are to blame for this.
100%. 100%. So everybody coming over here attacking me like hungry wolves, running after me like I'm the reason why this happened. Bro, we're all a part of the problem, but at the same time, all I'm saying is
Form UK Sex Shops Games physical disc.
See? Exactly. See? Thank you so much. Charm for the super chat.
The disc drive only cost them $25 to make.
Yes. But at the same, hold on before y'all attack me with pitchforks. Yes. But at the same time, look at it on how much they're shipping. Look how much millions you got to look at. Oh, $25. But look how many millions they got to make. And then when it's all said and done, a lot of these disk drives just sit on the shelves and rot because a lot of people are not buying them. No different from companies closing down because people are just not buying enough of certain things or they discontinue certain things because there's not enough support there for that specific product. So that's why companies discontinue things. People are just not buying it enough. So it's costing us money to make these things and it's just not selling enough. It's not making our profit margins sensible. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, why should we keep on investing more money into this? And then again, too, PS6, that's a whole different design. They're probably going to redesign the PlayStation 6, whole different interface, whole different motherboard, all this. Maybe the disk drive from this won't work on the PS6. Who knows? The only thing that I'm excited about is the digital to disc situation. That's awesome. If they can figure out a way to do that and still have something sold separately, right? To where if for backwards compatible for people with PS5s that want to play these games on PlayStation 6, okay. You see what I'm saying? But who knows? Who knows if they're going to do that or not? I don't know. I hope they do, but we're going to have to wait and see. That's all I'm saying. It's sad, man. It's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. You know, when did this drive really start moving was when people saw the PS5 Pro coming out and they were like, oh, no disk drive. You know what I mean? Oh, you should have bundled the disk drive this. But then again, you have a lot of people who just bought the PS5 Pro, no disk drive. Okay, they look at that stuff. They can allocate the numbers and they can look and see, oh, okay, more people are buying this than this or whatever the case may be. This is how these companies work. They look at the data. That's what makes more sense to them. And that's how they come up with these decisions at the end of the day. Now, let's get to this first topic here so you guys can understand exactly what's going on. I need y'all to pay attention. Okay? Now, listen to me.
The majority of people saying they won't get PS6 because of no disk drive are liars. Most of them will get it regardless. Sony will normalize it.
Exactly. Yep. 100%. Yep. 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 Liars. Yep. I'm done with Sony. PlayStation 5 is my last console. Lies. How many times? Man, I wish I could shake your hand, sir. How many times have we went through this? When Sony said, oh, we're putting our games on PC. It was the worst decision, remember? Oh, how dare you, Sony? You're a traitor. How dare you? You know, I'm done with Sony. And then you sit there and turn around and still bought a PS5. You sit there and turn around and still support Sony. Frauds. Hypocrites and frauds. Right? Oh, I'm done. I'm done with PlayStation. That's what I'm saying. Most of these people are doing is following the trend because it's views and clicks, because it's Sony. Sony brings views, right? So all they did, and people love negativity. So that oh my God, people are just getting so much views now. But the reality is, most of these people, they don't care. They don't care if the games stay physical or digital. They don't care. You see what I'm saying? Most of these guys, the bigger, higher up guys, they get the game sent to them, so they don't care. They get every single game sent to them. They don't even buy their games, bro. And they're sitting here making videos. Sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like, all you're doing is echoing. That's all you're doing. Following the crowd. You know, you're not genuine about this. You're just doing it for the views and for the clicks. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of fake frauds because they sit there and say, oh, I'm not buying the PS6. Oh, really? You're not going to buy the PS6. If Sony said, and I did a poll yesterday, and majority of you guys said you would still buy the PlayStation 6. You will still buy the PlayStation 6, even if it's all digital, as long as the price is right. Got him. You would still buy the PlayStation 6. If the PlayStation 6 is affordable and it's all digital, you will still buy it. Again, so what the freak are you? Oh, Sony, F you. Sony, screw you. How dare you do this? Why the heck are you over here getting all rowdy? When the reality is you all digital, baby. That's what I'm saying. You over here acting like you the big bad wolf. Oh, Sony, F you, dog. Screw you. I'm done with you. But the reality is this. You're still going to buy the PlayStation 6 all digital. You're still going to buy your games all digital. You're still on the Sony train. So what the are you talking about? That's my point of all of this conversation, is that you have some fake dudes out here. Hypocrites, two-faced, frauds. You're still going to buy the PlayStation 6. You are not done with Sony. You're not done with Sony. Here comes the big bad wolf. Oh, everybody should be scared. Here comes the big bad wolf. Everybody should be scared. We should all be scared of the big bad wolf, right? Sit down somewhere, because you're a fraud and a hypocrite, because you're still going to turn around and buy the PlayStation 6 all digital. So what was all this riffraff you were talking about? Oh, I'm going to cancel my PlayStation Plus.
Sony fans are the biggest hypocrites and two-faced.
Thank you. Somebody with sense. Somebody with sense. Thank you. Frauds. Freaking frauds. Fraud. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with Sony. I'm done. F you, Sony. F you. Screw you, Sony. You know what I'm saying? Pissing on Sony. Screw you. I'm done with you. Screw you. Throwing up fingers. Screw you, Sony. And then you still behind closed doors. Soon as Sony drop a game, soon as Sony show off Wolverine, soon as Sony show off some games, oh my God, oh my God. Weren't you the one that was over there saying, F Sony, I'm canceling PlayStation Plus? I'm selling off all my stuff? Fake fraud. You're fake. Get out of my face.
This goes into effect in 2028. I'd quite PPL crying RN. The digital versions of the games you own fizz end up on PS Plus anyway because they are older games.
Exactly. Shout outs to Zilla. Exactly. That's my point of this whole conversation I've been having with y'all this entire time. But again, people hear what they want to hear. Fake freaking frauds and hypocrites. Freaking hippos. You know what I'm saying? You're done with Sony. Oh, this and that. All these people are doing is brainwashing you. That's all they're doing. Making you believe that they're making a stand.
39 million people have already validated digitally when they pre-order GTA 6.
Exactly. Somebody with sense. Vibes. Thank you. People with sense is starting to speak up. Somebody with sense again. That's my point about all of this. A lot of these people are fake frauds. And Sony knows it too. They know it. They know they own fans. You're a fake hypocrite and a fraud. You're sitting here on one hand. Oh, F you, Sony. How dare you take away our options? How dare, screw you. I'm done with you. You know what I mean? I'm canceling everything. And then as soon as Sony comes out with a new game or a console or whatever, a showcase, here you go on the Sony bandwagon again. Here you go drinking the Sony Kool-Aid again. So when Sony was pulling away physical media, you was blowing up saying, F you, Sony, screw you. Flushing Sony down the toilet. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden, Sony is the best thing since sliced bread when they start showing you something that you care about. Fake. If you're done, be done. The freak are we talking about? That's all I'm saying. If you're gonna do something, stand on business. Stand on business. We got too many fake frauds out here. That's all I'm saying. How many times have we been down this road where we see people make videos, these people with these big Twitter followers, you know, oh, this and that, Sony, screw you. How dare you do this? I'm done with you. You know how many people I see showing screenshots saying they're done with PlayStation? They sold their console and they unsubscribed from PlayStation Plus. Do you believe that? Do you honestly believe that? You don't know what somebody is doing behind closed doors. You don't know. And half of these dudes, you will see them making videos again. You will see them, celebrating Sony. Yay! Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Internet keeps receipts, homie. They keep receipts. Weren't you the one that was over here saying F Sony? Now all of a sudden, now you buying Sony games again? You're subscribing to PlayStation Plus again? Hypocrites and frauds. I'm done with Sony. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm done with Sony. Okay. Cool. Beautiful. Just be done. Don't come back.
Marlon, you the biggest fraud because you pre-ordered GTA 6 knowing you only getting a digital code, so stop it and you gon' get a PS6 even if it don't have a disc.
Oh! Oh, God. Okay. Right. Well, let me show you something, homie. Let me show you something. Okay. Marlon's the biggest fraud. Right. See, now we're getting in our feelings now. Marlon is a fraud. Mm-hmm. Let me show you something, homie. Yeah. Let me show you something. Mm-hmm. You pre-ordered GTA 6. You pre-ordered GTA 6. Okay. Okay. I got something for you. Let's pull it up. Let's show you something. Hold on.
The biggest capper is a Sony fan saying they getting rid of their PlayStation.
Yep.
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Exactly.
They're never getting rid of that system.
Exactly.
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Hold on. They're saying I'm a fraud because I pre-ordered GTA 6. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Okay? Yeah, you're right though. You're right. Hold on. Hold on a second. Let me see how I can do this. I got a way to do it now. Here it is. You pre-ordered GTA 6, so you a fake fraud. Hold on. It's cool. Okay. You ready? Look at this. So who is the fake fraud again? See my email without showing my email? We have received your cancellation right up here. Wow. So I'm a fake fraud because, and you see me just use this screen capture and capture this. I don't want to show my email. Oh, you see me go over here, Best Buy with my purchase history right here. Oh, okay. So I'm a fake fraud and I pre-ordered GTA 6 anyway. Okay. Photoshop. Right. Yeah. I'm a fake fraud. But yeah, I literally canceled my pre-order. Oh, show us the date? Bro, I can show. Okay. Let me show you the date. Let me screen cap it again because I don't want to show my email. So let me show you the date. Yeah, Marlon's a fake fraud because he pre-ordered GTA 6. Okay. Let's show you. Y'all don't know anything, bro. You don't know anything at all. You think you do, but you don't. Okay. Let's take a look here. There it is. What does that say right there? 6 days ago. Okay. What does this email say right up here? I know some of y'all that got Gmail. What does it say up here? We received your cancellation requests. Yep. So that means it's canceled. There you go. There you go. So what was that again? Oh, you pre-ordered GTA 6, right? So you're a fake fraud. No, I canceled it. For your information, I canceled my pre-order. And I didn't pre-order it on the PlayStation Store either. Okay?
Did you see the MBG video where a guy boot his PS5 through the grinder?
No, I did not. No, I did not. So yeah. I know I did not, Cyber. So yeah. So yeah. There you have it. There you have it. There you have it.
Why you entertaining these dummies? You already stated you're not just a physical copy only gamer. You buy digital and physical.
Okay. 100. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. %. But again, people hear what they want to hear. Oh, why did you cancel it? Why did you cancel it? I'll tell you why I canceled it. Because I said to myself, I said, man, you know what? There's just no way that Rockstar is just not going to do a physical copy of this game. So I say, you know what? I'll cancel it and I'll just wait. So I'm waiting right now to see what's going to happen. We got 4 more months. Plus, I thought about it and I said, August, they're going to have their earnings call. So I'm just going to wait. So I canceled my pre-order 6 days ago. So why y'all sitting over here crucifying me and flying down my throat saying, oh, you're a fraud because you pre-ordered? No, I canceled it. I canceled my pre-order. Okay. But like I said, I'm a fraud. And like some people earlier was like, oh, you know, you don't have any integrity and you this and you. Okay.
If the PS6 has no physical disk drive, I won't buy the PS6. True me.
I hear you, dog. I hear you, bro. I hear you. And it, like I said, like I said earlier, it sucks, bro. It sucks that Sony is doing this. But again, when the majority of people are doing something counter to what you want, it's like, okay, you know what I mean? If they change course, oh my God, I would be so happy. But if they don't, then it's like, okay, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? What do you do? Just not support Sony anymore? Fine. You're going to be missing out on all these games. You know what I'm saying? Or you're going to go somewhere else. And then what if whenever you go to Microsoft, what if Microsoft turns course and does the same thing? You see what I'm saying? Stop crying, you babies. There you go. There you go. But you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, people are just gonna no. The rumor, apparently the rumor was false. But hear me. I'm standing 10 toes down on it that we're getting a physical copy of GTA 6. At some point, it's going to happen. Period. So I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on till launch or till the next earnings call to see what happens. That I'm trying to prove to you guys that I'm not all digital, bro. I'm not all digital. The only reason I told y'all, the only reason why I even go digital is because I make content for you guys. That's it. And it's convenient because instead of me waiting on a physical copy, sometimes it gets delayed or I have to wait till 11 o'clock for a game for the store to open up so I can get a game. And it's like, well, I could be already here making the content for you guys. So again, from a content creator standpoint, yes, it is convenient. So a lot of times I get the codes sent to me. A lot of times I don't even buy the digital games. They're sent to me. Very seldom I buy a digital game. It would have to be out of convenience because of content creation. If I wasn't doing this, I would just wait for the physical copy. I was mad when RE9 physical copies were sold out, completely sold out. And it took weeks for them to come back in stock. And I was like, you know what? Let me just...
Will you play GTA 6 if they don't release it as a physical, and please keep it real lol? Also,
Okay.
will you buy a PS6 if it come out with no disc? Cause I won't.
Okay. Well, listen to me now. Listen to me. Now, I'm not going to be fake. I'm not going to be fake like the rest of these other content creators that's saying, oh, they're just... Listen, bro. I have a lot of people who are subscribed to this channel for a lot of variety of things. Okay. And what's going to happen if the PlayStation 6 comes out and I don't get it? Whether Sony sends me a PS6 or not, and I don't get a PlayStation 6 to make content for you guys, then what? Right? So I'm not going to tell you, hey, I'm not going to get one, because like I said, I make content, right? So therefore, would I want a disk drive for a PlayStation? Sure. But a lot of times I get codes sent to me. I don't buy a lot of my digital games. I don't. I really don't. I'm being honest. I don't. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have no reason to lie to y'all. I don't buy all my games digitally. A lot of my stuff is being sent to me for review. A lot of my games were sent to me. So therefore, like I said, yes, do I prefer a PS6 with a disk drive? 100%. But at the same time, as a content creator, hey, I'm not going to sit here and tell you, hey, I'm not going to get this or I'm not going to get that. Because who knows? I might get it sent to me, or I might have to go out there and get it. What am I going to do? PS6 comes out. I'm just not going to talk about it, make videos about it. It's a difference. If I'm out there and my job was not to make content for you guys, oh, definitely. I'll be like, nah, man, you know, where's the physical copy? You know what I'm saying? Like, I love physical, bro, all day, every day, always and forever. We'll love physical over digital all day. 10-1 when it comes to physical over digital. 100%. And I'm standing firm on that. This is no capping. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no lie. Ain't no fraudulent stuff going on. I'm being real with y'all. Y'all want me to be real? I'm being real. So I'm not going to tell you, hey, I'm just not going to get PS6 because I need to make content for you guys. What do I look like? What do I look like? The PS6 comes out and people are like, hey, you going to talk about the PS6? Are you going to do comparison videos? And I'm just sitting here like, no, bro, I'm going to have to get it. I'm going to have to make content for you guys. That's just a part of the game. But
respect for being honest with us.
Yeah,
Saluting
always,
face emoji.
bro. Listen, dog. Thank you for that, bro. This is one thing with me. I'm a stand-up guy, bro. I don't have time for the lies. I don't have time to, be a fraud. Like, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no benefit. I work for this. I work to be in the position that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fixing to sit here and lie to the people that are supporting me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want God to block my blessings, bro. Like, I don't want to be ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's being fake. You know what I mean? It's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's about being honest, because all those things are material objects, bro. That thing can fade. Fame and money can fade, bro. But at the end of the day, your integrity and your honesty, people will always support you for that. Why everybody else want to be fake and follow trends and fold like a coffee table because, they know they're going to get the most clicks and views for lying and being a fraud. I'm always going to stand 10 toes down and be honest with y'all and tell y'all, you notice I'm not doing everything that everybody else is doing. I'm just telling you guys, yeah, is it wrong that Sony is doing this? 100%. Should we protest about this? 100%. But at the same time, you can see why they made this decision, because the majority of gamers that play on their platform plays digitally only. So again, you can't really just blame Sony all the way. You have to blame the people that just solely game digitally. That's all I'm saying, bro. I'm on y'all side. You know what I mean? I would never sit here and defend a corporation. What? For what? I'm just like y'all, bro. I'm right there in the trenches with y'all. I'm a gamer as well. What happens to y'all happens to me too. All I do is collect, bro. All I do is collect. I sat there. They sent me Gears of War for PS5, and I turned around and I bought it physically. You know what I'm saying? Where is it at? Where is it at? If y'all think I'm lying, hold on. I don't have no reason to lie, dog. Let me show y'all boys. You know, where is it at? Oh, here it is. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Look, I don't have any reason to lie to you boys. You know, look at that. So many freaking games, bro. I don't have any reason to lie. No reason to lie to you boys. You know? So, again, this is something that I always do. A company sends me a game, and then I go out there and I get it. I play my part. You see what I'm saying? They send me Gears of War. Microsoft sent me Gears of War Reloaded for review for PS5. What did I do? Go out there and purchase this mug. Look at this mug. In the plastic. You see that? I haven't even opened it. Look at that mug. Sealed. That's what I'm trying to get y'all boys to understand. You know what I mean? So again, I do what I have to do to collect. You know what I'm saying? I do what I have to do. I'm a physical guy all day. Look at this. All day. I stand on business. Look at this. All day. Every day.
Admit it, prove. You're just a consumer.
All day. Look at this. 100%. Look at this. All day. And this is not even all of them. All day. Physical all day. We're not even done yet. Let me show y'all. Because y'all think I'm lying. Marlon just lying. He just lying. Let me show you. Let me show you something. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you something.
I went PS4 to PS5 Pro, mostly third party, can skip PS6.
All day. Look at this. All day. You see this? Look at this. Look at this. All day. All day. I ain't got nothing to hide. Look at that. So many games. Look at this. All day. I'm all day physical, baby. Look at this. So much. I can't even hold them. You know what I'm saying? I can't even. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You think I'm not about that life. Watch this. Look at this. All day. All day. Look at this. All day. All day. Look at that. So much. So much. I'm pushing the wrong buttons. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. All day. So, hey, when I tell y'all I'm all day physical, I'm all day. All day. All day, bro. This is what we do. This is what we do. We stack them, bro. All day. Look at this. Look at this. All day. All day. 100%, baby. Look at that. Sealed in the box. Look at this. Yes, sir. All day, every day, bro. We ain't got time to lie to you boys. I got this sent for me for review all day. Look at this. All day. All day. Look. There you go. I play my part all day. Oh, look at this garbage. All day. All day. Yes. Look at this. Death Stranding on PS4 all day. Red Dead all day. And you thought we was
I
finished?
mean, I feel you though. Maybe some of us should have buy more physical, and yes, some of it is on us, bro. I hope they change their decision.
I hope so too, dog. I hope so too, cause I'm physical all day, man. Look at this, dog. We ain't even finished yet, bro. Watch this. Watch this. Watch what I'm about to show you. Watch this. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Look. Look. Watch this, bro. This is barely anything. This is barely anything. Look at this. All day. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. All day. What all day? We ain't got time to be fake. Look, I even collect movies all day. All day. Look at this. All day. All day. All day. All day. All day. All day. Every day. 365. All day. All day. Look, you don't think I'm about this? Come on, man. Stop playing with your boy. Let me show you, bro. Let me show you. Look. All day. All day. We can keep going. You
Defending the corporation all day.
all day. All day. All day. All day. All day. All day. All day. All day. All day. All day. Do I need to keep going? Come on, man. All day. Bro, this is barely anything. This is barely anything. I got more. I can go in the garage right now and bring at least 4 containers all day. All day. We ain't even done yet. You ready? Look. You ready? All day. All day. See? It ain't just Sony, bro. All day. 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 We ain't even done yet. We can keep doing this. You ready? You ready? All day. See? Sealed in the box. See that? All day. See? All day. Hold on. Hold on. All day. All day. All day. All day. See? All day. Yes, baby. All day. All day. All day.
All day what?
I'm showing them my games because they think I'll be capping.
Oh, you're still on stream.
Okay, bro. You made your point to them. Your game stack's starting to look like favelas now. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
All day.
Huh? Oh.
What are you doing?
No, because they don't believe me, so I'm showing them all day. know, I'm showing them all day because they think I'm lying. I got reason to lie. So I'm showing them all day.
Bro.
All day, bro. All day. You ready? We not done yet. All day. All day. All day.
Well, Marlon, I guess they can't pull yo card lol.
Oh, drumline, you good. All day. Look at this. Y'all see this? All day. Wait a minute. Hold on. Ready? All day. See that? Whoa. We stacking way too much, man. Now y'all can't see me. Look. All day. All day. All day. All day. Y'all can't even see me no more. Hey. All day. Hold on. All day. All day. All right, we can keep doing this, guys. I mean, I ain't even running out of games right now. We can keep going. You want me to keep going? Because we can do this all day.
Shut up.
Oh, look. All day.
Shut up.
All day, every day, big baby. Oh, man. All day, baby.
Shut up.
Oh, man. We can keep going, guys. You know what I'm saying? Look at this, man. All day, baby. I mean, we got plenty more, guys. We can keep going. We can do this all day. Yeah, this is nothing. This is nothing, guys. We got more in here. We got more in the garage. I mean, we could do this all day. we could get more. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You want to see more? I can show y'all more. Hold on. You want me to go show you more? Nah, the garage is not capped. I'm gonna tell you boys right now, the garage is not capped. Okay? All day, bro. All day. We can keep doing this, you know? Huh? Don't cut the internet.
Keep going and looking at the collection lol.
My wife says if I keep on doing this, she's gonna cut the internet. Oh my God, I can't, bro. I can do this all day, man. You know what I'm saying? We can do this all day. Let me get to your super chat real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So there's no hope saying, okay, bro, you made your point to them. Your game stack starting to look like a favelas now. Oh God, that's funny. Oh God, bro. We could do this all day, man. We could do this. We could do this all day, guys. You know what I mean? I got y'all, man. This is nothing, bro. We got more. We got boxes, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on. All day, man. All day. You know, we got GameCube. We got PS2. We got PS1. We got original Xbox games. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are about this. We got more PS5 games, more PS4 games, more, PS3. Let's not even get me started on the PS3 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got about this much PS3 games. Like, come on, man. All day, bro. All day, baby. All right. My wife said, shut up.
For the righteous justice warrior of God heard our cries. First Lady be praised. Shut down the men's.
All right, babes. All right. He said this is the best entertainment I saw so far. All day. All day. Hey, Gasket, thank you for the big body 50. Yeah, I'm a listen to the wife. I ain't trying to get in no trouble. You know what I'm saying? But, oh yeah, she said she just joking. She said we could do this all day, guys. You know what I'm saying? We could do this. Huh? She said we ain't got all day. All right. Let me space with one application being a car turn signal that is projected onto a asphalt. So again, the worrying thing for fans hoping Sony changes course here is that employees are already being reassigned. Are y'all hearing? They're being reassigned right now, guys, to new technology. This factory that Sony uses, that Sony accounts for 50% of their business of printing physical media, is now moving apparently to a whole new technology. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. And so again, what does this tell you guys? This was the plan.
Sony 10% is likely commit to games for no/deck 2027.
Yep. Exactly. Thank you, Dan. Exactly. That 10% is accounting for, orders from now all the way up until 2028, until when they're like, all right, that's it. Basically. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, this is crazy.
PC gamer since 2008. Steam and GOG collector. Enjoying great games, one adventure at a time. Nintendo 64 and PS3 60GB backwards compatible. PS4 and Switch 2-in-1 and PS1 and PS2 and Wii U and
yes, sir. Xbox 360.
Sony will change course. They listen and care. Smiling face with hearts emoji.
I really hope they do care. I really hope they do care. It said hashtag PS4 for life. Hey, man, love that PS4, bro. You're getting the PS6? Gotcha, bro. Listen, thank you so much, 943, my man. Thank you so much for the Poland dollar, man. Appreciate that. But nah, listen, bro. Man, this is sad, bro. This is sad. So like I was telling people all along, this was the plan. The plan was already in motion from a long time ago. This was the plan. Sony's like, listen, bro, this is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're doing. This is what we're going to continue to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what we're going to continue to do. Straight up and down. This is it. This is it. So again, the likelihood of Sony changing course is very unlikely. But I really do hope they change course, guys. I really do hope, because I love physical media, man. I really do. But I don't know, man. We got 85% of PlayStation gamers playing their games digitally only. Bro, we us physical gamers, we are in slim pickings. We're in slim pickings right now. It's looking very slim picking right now. You know what I mean? Like, we are, oh my God, man. It ain't enough of us right now to fight back, bro. This is sad. This is sad, man. You know what I mean? Like, I would I want Sony to change, to change course and go back to the way how things, 100%. More physical games for me to collect so I can pass it down to my kids. You know what I'm saying? Or whoever. You know what I mean? But what are you going to do? God, man, this sucks, bro. 85% of PlayStation gamers. I keep going back to this, bro. All digital. All digital, dog. I'm going to show y'all again. This is, man, we are cooked at this point. Like, this is not a joke, man. Like, look at this, bro. Like, this is crazy. But you have people out here pre-ordering GTA 6 digitally and just making the situation worse and worse. Because, again, that's the most pre-ordered game worldwide.
Nov/Deck 2027 games will 100% be limited stock, guys.
Yep. It's about to get crazy up in here, bro. 85%. Look at this. Let me show you this article. I want to show y'all something, okay? Look at this. Look at this. Pay attention to your screen. 85%. 85% of PS5 game sales are digital as console nears 100 million. Are y'all seeing this? Once again, that's where I got that number from. Once again. Okay? 85% of PS5 game sales. So, again, Sony, they're looking at this. So just 15% of that recent sales were contributed to physical media. So once again, $1,000 for one digital game a year. No one can convince me to buy no physical, not buying. I hear you, bro. I hear you. And stand on that. If that's how you feel, stand on that, bro. Don't change. But prices for physical games are going to go through the roof. That's exactly what's going to happen here. You know what I mean? So there is that. You say I just canceled GTA pre-order yesterday and today sold my Pro and Xbox. I'm now building a 5090 PC. Cheers, bro. Enjoy. Enjoy, man. Now, let's move on to the next topic. Now, here's the crazy part about this. We have Domino's. Domino's Pizza. Who loves pizza? We got Domino's. Breaking news. Domino's official UK Twitter account. They literally came out. Official statement in response to trends in gaming industry. As of the 1st April 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of all physical pizzas. Oh my God, I can't. And shift to production of digital pizzas only. Consumers will be able to download our full range of delicious pizza codes and using the power of the imagination, enjoy them in an entirely virtual sense. Digital pizza, baby. Come on, guys, eat up. Eat up, guys. Eat up. Eat up your digital pizzas. Come on, eat up. Look at that. 428,000 likes, 58,000 retweets. There you go. Y'all want some digital pizzas? Come on, guys. Eat up. Use your imaginations, boys, and just imagine that you're eating a cheese and pepperoni pizza, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. However you eat your pizza. Leo, thank you so much for the flow state. I appreciate that. One love and God bless, man. Yo, this stuff is real out here, guys. This is real, dog. This is real. This is actually happening. This is real. You know what I'm saying? Like this, bro, people, yo, these companies are just like roasting Sony right now. They're like, oh my God, we gotta get on this. You know what I'm saying? We're getting on this right now. This is happening right now. Oh man. All day, man. Now, look at this. I want to show y'all something. I got something else I got to show y'all. Wait, is this the one that y'all were telling me about? No. Wait. Hold on. Is this the video y'all were telling me? Alvarez? This guy named Alvarez shredding his PS5? Oh my God. Are y'all seeing this?
My digital pizza tastes like chalk.
Like chalk? I hear you, bro. Look at this. This guy shredding his PS5. Are y'all seeing this? Wow. Buy PlayStation. Wow. Are y'all seeing this? And he puts his PS5 in there. Wow. Okay. Okay. Are y'all seeing this? Oh my God. Wow. 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 Wow, bro. Goodbye, PS5. Huh? What you said, babe? Wow. Dang. That PS5 is gone. Yeah, man. People are out here like, yeah. People are out here. 12,000 signatures. That was like 7 hours ago. Look at this, man. People are out here, man. Really pissed off. Like, I'm not even joking right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's upset. He's upset, man. Hey, you know, and some people are doing it for the views. You know what I'm saying? Some people are just doing it for the views because they're like, oh, you know what? If I crush my PS5, I'm going to get views. You know what I mean? And like I told y'all, some people, like I said, they're just doing it for the clicks and the fame. You know what I mean? They're not really upset. They're just taking advantage of the situation. That's all it is. He could have literally just gave that PS5 away to somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that really needed that PS5. You know what I mean? Like maybe go to Goodwill or something, or go donate it or something like that. If you're done with PlayStation, instead of destroying it and wasting your money, you could have just give it to someone else. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah, right, babes. My wife said that's just too much common sense. Too much common sense. She's right. Yeah, people just do it for the views. That's all it is, man. Because negativity sells, man. Negativity sells at the end of the day. Like when it comes to views and clicks, hey, people are going to do whatever they want to do, guys. That's just the way it is. But if you're genuinely like saying that you're completely done, then hey, I understand. Who am I to say otherwise? Who am I to sit here and tell you that, hey, you know what I mean, you're not upset or whatever the case may. If you want to go and shred your PS5 or throw out your PS5 Pro, be my guest. It's a statement as well. That is true. That is true. You know, some people got money like that. You know what I mean? So if that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. I can't tell you, you know. I said, Marlon, I heard those 85% digital sales are fabricated. They said DLC and physical sales are all combined into 85%. Wow. I didn't remember seeing that. Really? Oh my God. That is sick. If that is the case, that is really sick, bro. And Sony is going to be in some hot water. If that is the case, Sony is going to be in some very, very steaming hot water if that's the case. Because...
Tell First Lady I said God bless. That
yes.
is crazy, Marlon.
I know.
Crushed his PS5.
I know.
Have done something else with it, brother.
I know. Hey, Anonymous, thank you for the 20, bro. I appreciate that. God bless you, man. And yeah, definitely. I'll tell the wife you said what's up. Yeah, it's sad, bro. Like, it's just... I don't know, man.
It all go back to what you were saying.
Yep.
PlayStation needs competition, bro. They trying to turn gaming like the music industry, and
Yep.
that cannot happen.
Exactly. And Michael, you see what I was saying, you know what I mean? When I was telling y'all we need Microsoft. We need competition because you see people start really coming to their senses now. What I've been telling y'all, we need competition in this space because if we don't have any competition, Sony is going to steamroll everybody. Literally just not care. You see what I'm saying? This is a prime example. What Sony is doing right now is dominant. You know what I'm saying? Is arrogant. Like they just don't freaking care. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They're just like, hey, look. This is, if it makes money, it makes sense. The numbers are showing us this 85%. This is what we're going with. More people are buying their games digitally than physically. We don't care. That's what happens when you have zero competition. That's what we have. That's why. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have any competition, you can do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Because you don't have anybody else to, you know what I mean? To really kind of compete and you know, help put things in order, and they will think twice to do something like this. If Microsoft was really, really into space, competing and trying to help make a difference, it would have been a whole different ball game. You know what I'm saying? But no, because Microsoft let their foot up off the gas, now Sony is like, well, screw it. We can do whatever we want to do. We're dominating. It's dominance, bro. It's showing you that, hey, we have all the power. We hold all the cords. Like, you know, we're a force to be reckoned with. Like, ain't nobody can touch us in the console space. You know, when it comes to PlayStation, you know what I mean? We sold more consoles than any other console manufacturer. We got more people on our platform. We got all the power. So this is why I was trying to tell y'all, we need Microsoft. We just pray and hope that Microsoft does not go away. Because if Microsoft goes away, we got issues. You know what I'm saying? And more and more decisions like this one, will keep on happening to where Sony is like, okay, we don't care. We're just going to go all digital and ain't nobody's going to stop us. You know what I mean? Because in Sony's eyes, they looking at it like we ain't got no competition. So we going to do whatever we want to do. Period. Sad, man. It breaks my heart, guys. But what are you going to do? You know, like seriously, like what are we going to do? Man, it's tough, man. It's tough pickings, guys. It's really, really tough out here. It's hard. You know, I really hope that Sony can find a way to, you know, reverse this and give us more options.
Been done good by PlayStation FK up people with me.
I know, man. I know, bro. I know, and I don't blame people. If you're flow state, I meant to say, Andre, thank you for the flow state, my brother. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the support. But yeah, man, if you're saying that you're completely done with PlayStation, I hear you, dog. I hear you. You have all right to feel how you want to feel. You have all right to make the decisions that you want to make. If you're absolutely done with Sony, then I hear you. You know what I mean? All I can do is accept the reality and roll with it. If I'm buying digital, I'll build me a $5,000 PC, $5,000 PC that will smoke PS and Xbox out the water. I'll burn their box side. I hear you, bro. I hear you. It says rip Game Pass, the biggest digital scam in gaming history. You know, I wouldn't call it a scam. I would just say that, bro, honestly, man, again, we're all a part of the problem. When we decided that we were going to support these subscription services, you know what I mean? Again, it sends a signal to these companies like, oh, well, here, you know what I'm saying? Well, here you go. You know what I mean? Like this is what happens, you know? So it sucks, man. It all the way around. It sucks. This is not good. Nobody should be rejoicing at this point. Even if you're a digital only gamer, again, you know, people would like to own something, but at the same time, we're heading in a future where it's becoming less and less evident that that's going to be the case. If I'm making sense to anybody, like this is the reality, bro. Everything is going digital. It sucks. You know, I like to have something tangible. I like to have something physical that I can say, hey, I can pass this down, or I can give this away, or I can do this, or I can do that. But this is what these companies do, man. You know, this is what they do at the end of the day. This is what they feed us at the end of the day. They're like, hey, listen, dog, this is what we're going to do. It sucks, man. It sucks. And this is why I try to tell people all the time, like, yeah, put your foot down, say something. But at the same time, actions speak louder than words. Because you can be sitting here on YouTube, yada, 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 this, yada, 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 that. And at the end of the day, you're not putting in the work. You're not doing actions behind what you're saying. If you're saying that you're done, if you're saying that, you know, you're not buying any more games from PlayStation, stand on that and send that signal to them. Because sometimes just talking is not enough. You have to put other actions behind it to say, hey, look, this is what it is. Because the only thing that these companies understand is money. And if you pull back your money and say, hey, I'm done, then that sends a signal to them so that they know, oh, shoot, well, people are unsubscribing or people are not buying PS5. I can guarantee you right now, a lot of people are, even with this news, people are still out there buying PS5s. They're literally still out there buying PS5s and buying games like this. This don't mean nothing to me. I buy my games physically anyway. So that's the reality. He said, quick question. He said, do you think that PS Plus will raise due to the digital? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is where it's effed up, bro, is that if Sony goes through with this and there's no reversing this, yeah, we got a problem. We got a massive problem on our hands. Because what's going to happen is, and I'm being as real as I possibly can. What's going to happen? Sony is going to control every single thing. They're going to control the pricing. They're going to control everything that you do on the PlayStation Store. You know what I'm saying? And then this is the reason why it's bad, because they can control every single thing. They can delete your games. You know what I'm saying? They can jack up the prices, and you don't have any other options because you don't have a disc drive. You can't go out to GameStop or buy a game from a friend or borrow a game from a friend. This is why it sucks. And this is bad all the way. You know what I mean? And then also they can do all this DRM situation as well. Like we heard the last time, where you have to be checking in every 30 days, or if you just check in one time, that's it. If you have an internet connection, like the dynamic pricing, all of it sucks because one person can log into their PSN and then they have a completely different pricing from, let's say, your husband or your wife or your cousin or your auntie. It's like, wait, what? What's up with this crap? What's up with this dynamic pricing crap? This is why it's bad, because they control every single thing. You can't control nothing. You know what I'm saying? You're at the mercy of these companies. This is the reason why this is bad. 100%. This is horrible. But at the same time, when you have people out here buying digital, it doesn't help the situation either. It makes it worse because now they're looking like, oh, well, all these people are buying digital games. So therefore, this is what we gonna push.
PS4 discs are still getting released even in 2026.
Yep.
It's been 13 years of that console.
Yep.
Sad how the PS5 physical game life cycle would just be of 7 years.
Yep.
PS5 could have easily survived 8 more years of disc releases.
100%. 100%.
Physical disc game sex shops.
100%. 100%. 100%. Thank y'all for both of y'all for the super chats. 100%, bro. PS4 games are physical games for PS4 is still happening. 13 years later, it's still happening. Thank y'all for the support. Exactly, bro. You know what I mean? And then PS5, 7 years later. Okay, no, you know what I'm saying? 2028 comes around. Obviously, 2028 comes around. It will be what, 8 years, 9 years, the 9th year or something like that. 8 years. Right? So again, bro, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like all of this happening right now, and PS4, you can still go out there. There are companies that are still doing physical discs for PS4. Sony still have games here and there coming to PS4, right? So why can't PS5 get that luxury? That's what I'm saying. It's crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy that they're making this decision. This was the plan all along. PlayStation 6, all digital. So if you just can't get with that, then you're probably going to skip the PlayStation 6. And what I can see happening, it's going to backfire on Sony. If the PlayStation 6 is all digital and there's no disc drive, like no optional disc drive, I can see a lot of people saying, all right, Sony, screw you. I'm keeping my PS5. I'm keeping my PS5 and I'm keeping my PS4. I am not upgrading to PlayStation 6. I can see a lot of people doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because there are still going to be third-party companies like publishers like Ubisoft and the likes that's still going to be doing physical discs for PS5. You know what I'm saying? So again, you know, it's sad, man. It's freaking sad. It's really, really sad. When you sit down and think about it, it's like sad. But again, this is the future. This is the future. Again, you can wake up, and the reason why digital sucks so much is that you can wake up in the morning, turn on your PS5, and all your digital games are gone. Literally, you wake up, where's all my digital games? Sorry, gone. You see what I'm saying? So again, bro, like, yo, this is the reality. This is what we got to face at the end of the day. Like I said, PS is going to sell regardless. Listen, that's the truth, though. People, that's the truth. Like, people are still going to buy PS5s regardless. People are still going to buy PlayStation 6 regardless. Like, this is just the way it is. You know what I mean? Not everybody is going to be like, nope, not buying PS6. It's not true. People are still going to buy. You know what I mean? They're still going to buy it. That's the sucky part about it. So you might say, no, I'm not buying it. And then there's going to be other people out there like, it ain't stopping me one bit. It said, do you think that Sony, so I ask you guys this poll. Thank y'all so much. 934 votes. Holy freaking cow. I wonder how many people we had up in here all this time. Thank y'all for y'all support. Do you think Sony will reverse their decision? Whoa. Whoa. Bro, did y'all check the poll? Nah. Hold on. I don't think you guys checked the poll. Hold on. What's going? I got to get to that Goku. Give me a second, dog. 70% of you guys said no. So y'all saying that Sony is not gonna reverse their decision on this. Only 30% of you guys said yes. Holy mother of God. What? What? Bro, did y'all check the poll? Holy mother. Bro, what? Bro, 70% of y'all don't think Sony is going to reverse this. 70% out of 945 votes. Holy mother. Dog, this is wild. Wild. This is wild. I was not expecting that. I was thinking that majority of you guys would have been saying, nah, bro, I think Sony is going to reverse. No, that's crazy. Wow. Yo, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Sorry. Like, this is crazy. It's happening all around us, guys. They don't care. Sony does not care. And this is why I try to tell you guys, it doesn't put you anywhere to be a fanboy. It doesn't put you anywhere to be a fanboy. This is the reason why. This is the reason why. Yep. It says, dismissing Nintendo yet again. If they aren't competition, then why does Sony copy almost everything they do? So Nintendo sold more consoles the last 6 years than Sony. Nintendo is keeping the industry alive, growing, unlike Sony and Microsoft. Well, listen to me. Sony does not solely view Nintendo as competition. You know what I mean? Like, yes, in Japan, they looked at Nintendo and they're like, wait a minute, there's too much dominance there. So let's just drop the price of the PS5 in Japan to kind of combat them, to give them some competition. But the main competition for Sony is Xbox, is Microsoft. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, Nintendo is in a league of their own. You know what I mean? Nintendo is in a league of their own. Nintendo is doing their own thing. And for what it's worth, if Sony goes through with this all digital future, Nintendo could very well be the only console manufacturer that is going to be giving us physical cartridges. You know what I mean? Period. They have been since the 80s, and they're going to continue to do it. I just don't see them getting rid of that. Who knows, though? Who knows? You know, who knows? But yeah, man, this is crazy, guys. This is absolutely freaking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, again, numbers don't lie. I know some of you guys are upset. I know some of you guys are like, yo, what the freak is going on? But this is the reality, man. This is the reality. I really hope Sony, if you're watching this, Sony, I really hope that you can go back to giving us the option for physical disc or a disc drive option. I really do hope you do, because I'm a physical gamer. As you can see, I represent physical all day. So, you know what I mean? I'm with you guys. Those of you guys who are physical all day, I'm the same, dog. I'm there with y'all. Those of you who are all digital, hey, that's your preference. But at the same time, physical all day. And I will always, yes, every once in a while, I'll buy a digital game, or every once in a while, well, not once in a while, every single time I get a game for a review, it's digital. You know, so I don't have it. It's not like I'm buying it. They send it to me for review, but I'm physical all day. So Sony, Please.
I game share my digital games with my brother.
Yep.
Does it look like they can change game share too? Either improve it or entirely remove that feature?
If they entirely remove that feature, people are going to riot. Because I feel like the game share feature should not be removed. I feel like the game share feature should not be removed. I don't see why they will remove it. If anything, I could see them improving it, but not removing it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, if they remove game share, oh, people are gonna riot. I'm gonna riot too, because bro, come on, you're taking away every single thing from us in terms of us sharing our games with our friends and our family. That's crossing the line. I mean, what they're doing right now is crossing the line, because we need options. We definitely do need options. 100%.
It should be illegal because PS Network is not secure enough.
Yep.
Stay getting hacked and down.
Yep. I agree. 100%. And that's something that I talked. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is something else that I talked about recently. Like, dog, this is a bunch of horse crap, because where were people when PlayStation Network was getting hacked? Remember during the PS3 generation, hacks left and right. That dude, what's his name? Geo Hot. That dude hacked the PS3. Look at what just happened with PS5. PS5 got hacked. You know what I'm saying? To the point where it's hard for Sony to even do anything to reverse course on that. You know what I mean? You can, like I said, you can wake up one morning, all your stuff is gone. All your digital purchases are gone. So again, either way you turn the coin, it's always something. You stick your hand in the bush, you're going to get, something is going to juke you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get stick by something. You know what I mean? There's no safe way about this. No safe way.
My last console, PS5.
I hear you, dog. I hear you. I hear you, Red. I hear. And if it's genuinely, if that's genuinely the case, dog, I'm right there with you. You know what I'm saying? I understand that decision, because again, these companies need to learn a lesson. You can't just take away options, bro. You can't. And I'm with you guys on that 100%. But when the majority of people that needs to care don't care, or they're just solely, when you have 50 million people pre-ordering one single game and it's all digital, there it is right there. There's your answer. You see what I'm saying? There's your answer. But the anti-consumerism, that's a bunch of horse crap. You know what I'm saying? Because these companies forget how they got started. You know what I mean? You can't just come in here and do as you have a like. No, it's not okay. It's not right. But at the same time, we still got to make a stand. If you're done with PlayStation, be done. Don't come back. But I just feel like people are just saying that just because of views and clicks, and because it's the hottest topic right now. So people are destroying their PS5s because they know they can make that money back off of that video and go repurchase a PS5 under the quiet, and you will never know. So again, you know, Sony, if you're watching this, please reverse course. Please reverse course, because going into the next generation, come on, like, we need options. It can't just be all digital. We need the option. We need the physical disc. What is people going to do with all these PS5 games behind me right here? PS4 games behind me right here. We're going to want to play those games. So I'm with the people who are legitimately fighting for a difference and legitimately love physical games. Like, all you do is all day physical. You know what I mean? Maybe occasionally digital. You know what I mean? But if you're majority digital, I'm right there with you, dog. You know what I mean? I understand you like your digital stuff. Okay, fine. But at the same time, there needs to be a balance. You know what I mean? Like, there needs to be options. There needs to be a balance. You like what you like. If you all digital, you all digital. If you all physical, you all physical. If you're in between, you're in between. It is what it is. But there needs to be options for consumers. Period. End of story. So what they're doing is wrong. And then another problem that I have with Sony is communication. They don't communicate. You know what I mean? That's something that I've been calling them out for years. Communicate, dog. Communicate. They don't communicate with us. You know what I mean? They leave us in the cut. You know, they leave us in the dark. They don't care. This is the reason why we need Microsoft. We need Microsoft to come through, you know what I'm saying, and stay in the business. Compete with Sony. I would love for Microsoft to come out now and be like, hey, you know what? We're physical all day. We're physical all day. You know what I'm saying? We're going to continue to manufacture physical games. Yes, we're going to have both. You know what I mean? Moving forward, we're going to have that. Now, that's going to make Sony look bad. You see what I'm saying? This is the reason why you need competition in the space. Period. Because if Microsoft comes out and be saying that, that's going to make Sony look bad. Right? And Sony is going to lose. They're going to lose grip on everything. They're going to be like, oh, shoot. Then that means people are going to be buying a whole bunch of Xboxes. That means we're going to be losing customers. So they don't have a choice but to reverse course or come up with another solution. You see what I'm saying? This is why I was trying to tell y'all, some of y'all raining on Microsoft's parade. You hate Microsoft. You hate Xbox. You're this and you're that. You have a right to feel how you feel about Xbox, but at the same time, you see why we need competition. Because if we don't have any competition, them son of a guns are going to get away with it. They're going to get away with these decisions because ain't no competition. Or ain't enough people standing up to make a change. So Sony's like, okay, cool. We can do whatever we want to do. Nah, that's not how this is going to work. So it's just, it's bad, man. This is not a time to rejoice. I know some people out there rejoicing right now because this does not affect them. They don't necessarily care. But at the same time, look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Going into the PlayStation 6 generation, if they say, okay, the PS6, we're gonna ship it with no disk drive, but we're gonna sell the disk drive, you know what I'm saying, as an optional accessory. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. There needs to be a balance. Give that physical gamer a chance because they're still spending money with you. Give them a chance. That's all I'm saying. But if you take away that option, if you take away that chance, then it's like, okay, that's anti-consumer. That's like a big finger to the physical gamer that is still making up that 15%. Because 15% of their sales, of those physical sales, still means something. Yes, these companies always look at the majority. You know what I mean? They always do. They always look at the bigger numbers. That makes more financial sense to them. They always do that.
Xbox's new console, Project Helix, will reportedly not have a disk drive.
Yep. I did talk about that yesterday. And that is freaking sad. It's sad, but it's basically a PC. It's a hybrid, you know, between a PC and an Xbox. And yes, it should have a physical drive, because what happens with people with, physical Xbox Series X and S games. But we also got a report. Thank you for the super chat. We also have a report that is saying that they're going to do disc to digital. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you have the physical disc and stuff like that, all you do is just put it in and it makes a digital version of that physical game and you're golden. So again, you need to have that option. Sell that option. You know what I mean? Regardless if you predominantly leaning more towards a digital future, still have that balance. Don't just go all digital and then forget about physical gamers, because they are important too. But Sony is just like, nah, bro, nah. This was our plan all along. This is the way we're turning the ship right now, and people are not gonna like it. They know this backlash was gonna happen. They know people was gonna come out here or whatnot and flip the script on this joint and flip tables and get pissed off, shred their PS5s and throw them out the window. They know. But Sony is really showing their true colors. If Sony does not come out and say nothing, like by the end of this week, that tells you everything you need to know. Period. End of story. That tells you they're showing you their true colors, that they don't care about the physical gamer No more. And it's going to be digital all day. I'm just giving it to y'all real, man. I'm giving it to y'all straight. I love you guys, man. I love y'all. I know earlier in the stream, it seemed a little rocky, you know what I mean? But hey, it's all love. I know we debate, we bump heads, we agree to disagree on stuff, but it's all love. But you guys know I'm honest with y'all on everything that I do. I don't know everything. I'll get things wrong from time to time, but it's all love. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart, man. And I appreciate you guys for coming through here. I'm not going to hold up more of your time. I got to go pick up my daughter and everything, but I love y'all, man. Thank you guys so much. You know what I'm saying? For rocking with me, for coming here, for listening to me. God bless each and every one of y'all who stepped up and super chatted. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all came in. Y'all disagree. Some of y'all agreed towards the end. Some of y'all didn't agree at all. But that's fine. Physical all day. Balance all day. That's where I stand. You know what I'm saying? Digital is cool, but it's not as cool as having a balance. It's not as cool as having physical. All day, man. I love y'all.
Hey,
Be blessed. Be blessed. I love y'all. Love you guys. Love y'all. Big up yourselves, man. Take care, man. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And balance and physical all day. Digital, yeah, it's all right. But physical and balance all day. Love y'all. Hold it down, guys. Peace. Thank y'all. Hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate y'all, boys. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. The jig is up. Yeah. I came too far, I ain't giving up. Hey. I had to cut what was weighing me down. And then when you grow, they say that you switching up. Clear the perimeter. Defending the fort, we crushing the visitors. I got it locked, ain't taking a prisoner. Thought it was sweet until they chin hit with a finisher. Heartbreak, Nikki, I'm voiding the slips. I'm raising the stakes, enjoying the risk. Injecting my veins with ice, as cold as it gets. I live for this shit. Die as a legend, I ride with aggression. I lost in the past, it's fine, it's a lesson. I'm loading the clips, I fire the weapons and taking what's mine. It's time for redemption. Yeah. I came too far, I ain't giving up. Hey, I had to cut what was weighing me down. And then when you grow, they say that you switching up. Clear the perimeter. Defending the fort, we crushing the visitors. I got it locked, ain't taking a prisoner. Thought it was sweet until they chin hit with a finisher. Heartbreak, Nikki, I'm voiding the slips. I'm raising the stakes, enjoying the risk. Injecting my veins with ice, as cold as it gets. I live for this shit. Die as a legend, I ride with aggression. I lost in the past, it's fine, it's a lesson. I'm loading the clips, I fire the weapons and taking what's mine. It's time for redemption. Yeah.